I thought I'd talk to you today about absenteeism versus presenteeism, and the fact that a lot of people seem to think that the problem with our staffing issues from a mental health perspective are about absenteeism, that they're staying home, not coming to work. But actually the biggest impact on our productivity is from presenteeism. It's where people are turning up to work but they're not functioning properly. And it's one of the biggest things that has impacted since COVID is that a lot of people who have been very stressed or impacted by their changes to their home life, or feeling all of a sudden that they can't go to work, or they we've had a sudden lockdown just recently here, and even though we're not experiencing anything like the rest of the world, the sudden change and the loss of our autonomy and the inability to be able to make plans, decide what we're going to do, catching up with friends, family, all of those things can really start to rise our levels of anxiety. And, ongoing, then that leads to a sense of depression or low mood. And so people are tired, they're turning up to work, they're not really effectively engaging, they're not focused, they're not able to stay on task and do what they need to do. And they often just are not churning out the level of work that they would have been capable of doing before. And it's the presenteeism that is actually our biggest concern. And one of the things that I try and encourage organisations to do is to focus on their ability to engage their people in understanding that mental fitness, the fact that we need to build up our ability to be able to weather the varying storms and challenges that we have, that life throws at us. But if we talk about it more openly and we expect that, people are going to be open and honest about their mental health, then it bodes much better for our work environment. And it's a really important element of it where we're trying to get our businesses working more effectively. Whether you have a small business or a large organisation, if you don't address the issues of people's mental health in addition to their physical health, then you really are losing out on an opportunity to be able to help people work more effectively. And the best way that we can do that is by making it okay to talk openly about life's challenges. I hear it all the time. Oh, well, we need to just separate our work and life and don't bring your home life to work. It's just not possible to separate them. If we're really extremely stressed at home, then that's going to show up in the work that we're being able to output. And when you have an employer who is understanding of the fact that life is going to throw everybody curveballs, and sometimes, we can manage them better than others, then we give people the space to be able to, recover. And recovering at work is always better than them being off work, for sure. But recognizing that presenteeism element and helping them to get back to their best self as fast as they possibly can comes from the attitude that you actually give them when they, have issues that are affecting them. We try and pretend that they're not human. And of course, just like us, they are human. And when we can treat them like humans and we can accept that what they tell us on face value is right and the impact that that has, then we give them an opportunity to be honest and open, and also ask how we can help them to get back to, their best that they can be in their work and the work environment. And in doing that, you create a lot of loyalty and buy-in and support. All right, so that's my little insight this week, presenteeism versus absenteeism, and what you can do to actually make sure that you aren't suffering from the presenteeism and that really reduced productivity that comes from it. Okay, see you soon.